Taoiseach, average rent is now over €2,000 a month. Rents are rising at a rate faster than ever before. It's a nightmare for renters out there, and it's getting worse. And we have the Minister for Housing speaking to the media saying there has to be change in the rent pressure zones. Fear, extra fear, being struck into these renters that a landlord's government is going to allow the landlords to hike their rents up even faster. And it's happening in the media, it's not happening here. For every week over the past month, I think, I've been asking for statements about housing. You need to come into the House, outline your plans and allow them to be debated.
I want to inform our Deputy Collins that I have been in talks in relation to statements in relation to flood relief, and I will update you at the Business Committee on Thursday. Also in relation to legislation, so next week we'll have the Protection of Employees, Employers Insolvency Amendment Bill second stage from the Department of Enterprise, Trade and Employment, and we'll also have the Supports for Survivors of Residential and Institutional Abuse Bill 2024, Order for Report and final stage. And just to remind all deputies in the House that any deputy is entitled in the opposition to bring forward legislation if they so wish.
Thank you. Are the proposed arrangements? What about Michael Lowry? Michael Lowry.
Excuse me, Deputy MacDonald.
The question was asked. Why so cold?
It's the Crown Court that puts the question to me, Deputy, not you.
And the question has not been answered. That's Are the proposed arrangements agreed to?
As did the members who raised 35.3, by the way. They're totally within their rights to do that. Those questions haven't been answered. 4 different questions weren't answered.
You have the right to dissent in your vote, Deputy. If you're
I asked the question. I asked the question specifically on the Minister for Housing.
And you have the right to bring it up in the next meeting.
Is there not an obligation to respond?
Chief Whip, do you wish to respond?
Is there not an obligation to respond?
Ciarán Comhairle, I just want to say the Minister for Housing was in the Dáil twice last week answering questions in relation to housing, and if anybody were to look at the agenda they would see that he has been in here almost every week since the Dáil formed 16 weeks ago.
Do you wish to respond to the other questions, Chief Whip?
Michael Lowry.
The programme for government is open and transparent.
That's okay.
Are the proposed arrangements agreed to? I am now putting the question that the question is that the amendment proposed to the arrangements and the order of business is hereby negatived and the proposed arrangements for the week's business are hereby agreed to.